Hey Aquarius, this is going to be your weekly read for May 12th through the 18th. We had the full moon on May 12th, so I'm going to incorporate the full moon reading into our weekly, okay? So in our overall energies this week, we have beautiful energy. We have the Justice card, Libra energy, all right? It's about karmic justice. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here about teamwork, collaboration, celebration, building, working on something together, okay? I feel like there's going to be someone who's going to be a saving grace to you this week, Aquarius. All right, we've got kind of a rough week here. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like you are going to receive the help you need. All right, justice is on your side. So just remember that this week as you work through maybe some iffy energies. At the beginning of the week, we have the High Priestess with the Five of Cups. I feel like we intuitively feel a shift coming. Okay, we feel a disappointment coming. We feel a letdown. It may be something we already have notice about, but I really feel like this is more an intuitive feeling, like a gut feeling that you're getting at this time, that something's about to shift, change, or happen. Okay, in the middle of the week, we have the Five of Wands here with the Three of Swords. All right, so I feel like in the middle of the week, like Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to experience some sort of great disappointment here. All right, like I said, we felt it coming though, so I feel like it's not a total surprise, but it could definitely cause some disagreements, some arguments, some drama, some blockages. Okay, it could be a blockage that's in your way here that's really disappointing. But by the end of the week, Aquarius, we're moving into a bit of a different energy. We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it lets me know that I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles, not the Seven of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords lets me know we're in a much more peaceful state by the end of the week. Okay, we do move through these emotions and we find our inner peace again. Okay, but it's also about balancing our thoughts. All right, if you can see here, the third eye is all lit up. All right, and it's about maybe having some understanding there of what's happened to I just feel a processing energy with that Eight of Pentacles. I feel like instead of letting the situation stop you this week, Aquarius, I feel like you're going to get to work. I feel like instead it's going to inspire you. All right, and that's a beautiful energy to be in. You know, and instead of viewing the blockage as the end all be all, how can I creatively work my way out of this or get around it? All right, so that's the energy. I feel like you're going to be proactive and you're going to find a solution here. Okay. Now for our moon messages, actually, let me back up. So that justice, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like there may be somebody coming in here to help you, okay, with this. So that Eight of Pentacles getting to work, it may be somebody helping you physically do something. All right, I'm hearing move, so maybe somebody's gonna have to move unexpectedly, but there's going to be assistance. All right, so don't stress. This isn't something you have to do by yourself. All right, Spirit wanted me to say that. So in what we need to embrace at this time, I've never pulled this card. This is my soul deck, and this card to me, now these cards don't have any specific meaning. They're completely up to interpretation. All right, I use them a lot. I just rely heavily on my intuition for these. All right, but it represents like the Sun card to me in the tarot deck. All right, so it looks very much like joy, contentment, happiness, excitement, fulfillment, clarity. There's the one. Okay, all right, so that's the energy that we need to embrace during this full moon period for the next 2 weeks. Okay, and also I'm getting an energy of trust here with this card as well. All right, you can't see very clearly, but it almost looks like feathers around him, like he's like free floating, all right, in this yellow abyss. Okay, and I feel like we're just really trusting where we're being led at this time. Okay, now in what we need to release, I feel like we are releasing a past version of ourselves here. Maybe how we used to view things. Okay, I feel maybe it's a perspective, all right, that we're releasing, and we're just viewing things so differently now, Aquarius. And I feel like you're going to be ready to let go with this card. I feel like you're operating in a new system now, all right, and that old system no longer works for you. All right, and I feel like we're releasing it and realizing, we're seeing intuitively here, we're seeing things from a new perspective. All right, so that's the message for you this week, Aquarius. I hope that it resonates. I hope that it's helpful, and I will see you next time.